Okay, welcome back. Today we are in Stirling Range National Park in southern Western Australia, near Albany, about an hour away from Albany. I think it's also about an hour away from Denmark. Got 2 runs on the books for today. First one is Mount Toolbrunup. Mount Toolbrunup. I've definitely butchered how to say that. It's the second highest peak in Stirling Range National Park. The first highest being Bluff Knoll, which is also on the books, but for this weekend. Second highest peak, I think it sits around over 1,000 meters high. So I could be wrong. I need to double check that. I'll put the actual peak height on the screen now. It's an out and back route, which I have downloaded to my Garmin this time, and I've got it downloaded to my phone, so doubly secure. It's only like, I want to say 2.8 miles out and back, just under 4k, hence why there's 2 routes on the book today. It's only like 17 degrees maximum today, so it's about 15 degrees at the moment. So I've got my sun hoodie on like usual, but I've also got a regular t-shirt on underneath, and I'm bringing my rain jacket with me just in case it's a bit windy. I was going to bring my my puffer coat. I think I'll be okay. It's quite a short route, as I said, and out and back, so if I do get too cold before I reach summit, I can just head back down. It's a very steep incline, so it has over 500 meters of elevation gain within that out and then back. So it's pretty tasty. So it's like at least 250 meters per kilometer run, so it is just going to be more of a hike than a run. But yeah, we'll see how we do. Okay, just started the route. I put a little clip over what the map said. There's some people in the car park, so I didn't want to talk. But look at this. So there's a little wildfire damage. You might remember 5 years ago, 6 years ago, summer of 2019, 2020, some pretty bad wildfires here in Australia. And they got hit pretty hard in Stirling Range National Park. There's a campground nearby that's been closed for some time. It's really pretty though. Definitely did not either need to put a sun hoodie on or a second t-shirt on. Already dying. Damn. It's a bit spicy. Just about a kilometre in. Got another visitor from this little guy here. He looks pretty angry at me. I'll leave him to it. I will forever be calling these trail runs, but I do in fact hike most of them, because oh my god, this is so steep. I'm not even got to the steepest point yet. Did you look at that view? Not even halfway to the top yet. This is a tad harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh my god. I already know this is going to be hell on my knees and quads coming down. Jesus. I already saw this and was like, oh, I think I'm near the top. Must be near the summit. I've still got about 700 feet of vert to do. Where is that feet? Where is it? I guess that's... Well, I just looked back for the first time. Holy moly, Jesus. pretty impressive. Love a good sign like that. Even though I've just done a bunch of what they call it, rock hopping, rock scrambling. Probably time to put the poles away because I need 4 points of combat, I think. Okay, poles have officially gone away. We'll see. I might show you the regret. Already appreciate that decision. Soon. Wow. I was really hot like 10 minutes ago. But I've cooled down a lot now, funny that. As you ascend, it's cooler. Definitely a cold breeze, which is nice. Pretty cool. Okay, I definitely don't regret my decision to put my poles away. The sleeves are down, it's pretty cold up here. Pretty sure I'm in a cloud. Oh, my fingers were in that shot the whole entire time. Don't regret my decision to put my poles away, but I am just now realising I've got to get back down where I've just scrambled from. Like, all the way down there. So that's gonna be fun. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think it's too far to the summit now. I haven't actually looked at the watch, I'm just guessing. So that's just my hopes and prayers talking now. I'm not too far from the summit. There goes my view. Gone. I'm in a cloud. Hopefully it passes. Definitely lied about being near the top. No. Also, I think actually that's the top. I don't know. Haven't checked the Garmin. I'm sure this is like an amazing view. But the cloud really ruins it. I know what the poles are again. But I kind of only need the one. Because it's less scrambly, more like big steps. But I still need like a hand to help pull me up. Yeah, I've got to like the little dip bit before you go up a little bit more to the summit. Almost there. A little bit more on the ground to go. That 1.3 miles is completely right down, so yeah. That's pretty steep. No view though, but yeah. It's been, I think it's been about let's see, 55 minutes. So almost an hour to get to the summit. Okay, I look a little bit ridiculous right now, but almost at the top. That's why the next time I record, it'll be at the top. But I'm now just realising this is going to be like incredibly difficult to get back down. Yeah. Okay, I'm at the summit, and I think I'd actually be a lot more scared right now if there wasn't any clouds here. Because, like, look at that. Just kind of goes off the edge. I might just see if I can go up there a little bit higher. Oh, okay. Definitely at the highest point now. A little bit scary, but I can't see anything, so less scary. Probably also can't hear this, but yeah, very windy. I'm gonna head a little bit further down and have some something to eat. I'm a little bit hungry. What time was that? That was 1 hour 7 minutes, 1.3 miles. So quiet when there's no wind. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back in that dip bit again, just before Rockpool Summit. I was a little bit sketchy going down. The path isn't very clear when you're coming down compared to when you're going up. I did actually go the wrong way. And it was a little bit tricky to get back on the path because I got down a couple of feet. Oh yeah, I definitely somehow yeah, I didn't. So that was fun. So anyway, now for the tricky descent. My knees are already hurt. It's gonna be fun to see how it goes. Okay, that was not fun. Just come from down there. Took me quite a while, and the knees are shaking. I've still got that second really scrambly bit to do. A little bit of a flat now. Flat with a pinch of salt. Grain of salt? I don't know. Yeah, but after this, should be getting a bit faster. Yeah, starting to come out of the cloud now. I say starting, but almost. It's very peaceful up here. He's huffing and puffing. So yeah, ooh. Better put this camera away. And would you look at that? I'm out of the cloud. Back down this scrambly bit. Very fun. Oh, my knees are shaking. Yeah. You didn't see that. It's a pretty cool view though. The gravel road in. It's about 4 kilometers of gravel road, and you're just like shaking all along. So it's basically just gravel board, which is like where they got the ridges. Not fun to drive on, let me tell you. I think like everything's gonna like break. Poor camper van shock absorbers. What? And would you look at that? I made it. Only took me like 10 minutes. Jesus. A bit scary, and my knees are definitely a bit shaky. Not really shaky, just kind of like feeling a bit worked. Oh, a bit more, I guess. That was the worst of it though. I definitely need to work on sort of my lines, like how I pick my route down that sort of like rocky, sort of unstable like landscape. Because I definitely feel like I could have been a bit better to figure that out. Yeah, I was in another cloud as well, so it was a bit kind of murky. But gone through now. It's warming up a bit. It's still cold with the wind though. So yeah. Okay. Just coming down shaded bit. I'm almost back, I think. Maybe another kilometre less than that. Just trying not to break my knees. And that was the Toolbrunup peak walk. Just over 2 hours all in. I think it was about 2.7 miles, so just under 4 kilometres. It says 3 to 4 hours of time, and I did it in 2 hours and some change. So that actually averaged out about a 45-minute mile pace. And just see what the elevation was. But yeah, so had a quick glance at this board before we left, but here is the trail. So it's the trail here. So well, this is the road to the point. Full focus. And the trail goes along here. It's relatively flat, no, not flat, but not too steep. Kind of goes along here, and then it starts getting quite steep up along here, and then it gets really steep, and then even steeper, and then to the summit, and then back down again. So yeah, that was the trail. Back at the camper van now. I'm gonna have some lunch, and then maybe I was planning to do a second summit today, but I actually don't know whether I want to or not. Gonna see how I feel after lunch. But yeah. Okay, we're at the next mountain. This is Mount Hassell. Shorter one this time. I think it's only like 3.5k, 1.8 miles, and just over 1,000 feet of elevation gain, about 300 meters. So it should be pretty quick. Yeah. Just starting out, and the views are already really good. From the peak we should be able to see, there's only a cloud, the mountain that we just climbed, Mount Toolbrunup, butchering that, I don't know. To the west, it's a neighbouring peak, so we'll see. It doesn't look too cloudy at the moment, so it might have cleared. Who knows? I can't believe how much of a difference there is in the landscape between Stirling National Park and then just the west of Western Australia. It's just like a clear-cut line between like mountains and flat plain. It's so weird. Yeah, this is a pretty nice walk. So pretty nice walk, especially a run, but it's a walk so far. It's more of this rocky stuff. I think there is a bit of a scramble to the top, but definitely not as much as the last one. This is a lower grade, so theoretically lower difficulty. Okay, it's got about 400 feet of vert to the summit. I don't know what that is in actual distance, but that's the summit, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's no other big mountains around. That's the view. On a little bit of a flat now, and it's gonna go up a bit more, 400 feet. But yeah. Do you know what I really hate? Ooh. False summits. You think you've gotten to the top, and there's more. Oh god. I knew the watch said I had 145 feet to go, but it still makes me sad. But like, still a pretty good view so far. Almost there. Hopefully. I mean, there's one over there, but none over there. If only we could have gotten that on the other mountain. Cool. Okay, and I guess that's the summit. Oh, there's another skink. Yeah, they were right. You can see the mountain that I say just on the cover I was going now. It's just there. Yeah, so we were just up there. Obviously there's no clouds no clouds. Oh, there's one coming in. No clouds there now. So I wonder what it's up like there. That's the view. Bluff Knoll is somewhere over there somewhere, which is the highest peak in Stirling Range National Park. Yeah, time to make my way back down, I guess. There's a cool little geocache here. Yeah, I was only less than a mile up. Yeah, the wind's picking up a bit now as well, so it's going to be a bit cold, and I've stopped for a little bit. Just taking the view, but time to get back down. So yeah. Okay, back at the start of the trail, and nobody else is here. So we're gonna have a quick look at the map. This is the map. Okay, trail classification, trail 4. Start here. The little straight up, little zigzag, and to the summit. And then somewhere over here is the mountain we did earlier. This says distance to summit 1.5k. That's about right. I have 1.9 miles on my watch, so I think that's about the same. Yeah, that's what we did earlier. Toolbrunup Peak. Just a couple of kilometers to the west. I wonder if you could have walked between the two. Who knows? But yeah. So that was 2 mountains in 1 day. Both quite short out and backs, let's be honest. But I think total elevation gain for the day 900 meters. And that was my watch telling me the course is complete. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.